I never do these, so let's get ready for the day and yap about my book. But first off, I am almost done with my self edits. I've also had two beta readers who have given me really good feedback, so I've been editing off of that. And I am almost done with edits, and then it will be time to format for Amazon. So I have actually published my, if you follow me on here, you know that I've published one book, and that I'm currently working on a part two. So I have published before, although it's been a while. Do I remember the process? No, because it has been so long. And also, it was kind of all a blur because really I wanted to get the book out just to say, like, I've published my book. So I didn't do anything that probably traditional authors do now when they publish their book. I am actually a little nervous because I've been thinking about doing things a little bit differently this time when I publish. I think I want to buy several copies of my book and actually try to go to like a local coffee shop and do some book signings. But I also want to buy some of my book that's currently out since this is a part two. For anyone that has not read the first book, they could get a signed copy of book one and a signed copy of book two all in the same place. So that's kind of scary because I'm like, if I choose to do that, I hope a lot of people come or like I completely sell out. But if I don't, as long as people show up, then I'll count that as a win. But it's scary. Like, and it's always for me like super vulnerable moment. It's super hard to write a book and put it out in the world for people to read because you're basically showing like a creative side of yourself that I don't know, maybe you don't show every day, and you're showing it to people who you don't even know. And then people can go on and leave reviews. So, it's a really vulnerable process that I really didn't think about when I went to publish a book. It's also super crazy to me, like how many people in your community read your book without you even really knowing it. Um, so I go to chamber events for my job, and every time I go to an event, people ask me, "Oh, how's the book writing going?" And I'm like, it's crazy how many people pay attention to things like that. So I put my stuff out there, but it's so crazy because I don't know, I guess you always think like, oh, these people won't ever read my book, or these people really don't pay attention to things I post. They do. And my answer, anytime someone asks me, how's the writing going? I'm like, it's a process. It's a journey. Because it's just not easy. And honestly, when people ask me, I'm like, do I want to say, oh yeah, it's going great? Or do I just be like super honest? And so most of the time I choose to just be like, oh, it's a journey. It's a journey. Unless you write a book, you have no idea like how much actually goes into it. Because I didn't when I first started writing. I thought, oh, I'm gonna create this story, I'm gonna publish it, and it's gonna be great. No. You don't realize that you have to do all these edits and that you have to do all this stuff. You have to figure out a book cover, what you're gonna put on the back of it. How you're gonna market it, and that's a big one. Well, myself, I wanted to be in marketing, and I was like, oh, but it's so much fun. Like, I just don't see how people do regular jobs like marketing looks so fun. And then I had to market for my book, and I realized, oh, this is why. Because it is so hard to market your books. I try to be like super real and honest and be myself so that people can connect with me and kind of understand me as a person and me as a writer, but it's hard. And you have to be like, when I first started marketing myself as an author and I was doing these videos, I was super cringy. I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I can do this. Also, one thing that I have noticed is that different platforms help you connect with different people. Like, mostly on here, I connect with other authors, and that's actually how I got to know one of the girls who beta read for me. We got to know each other through TikTok. She's another author, and we traded books and gave each other feedback. And she's actually read my book. She gave me feedback. I ended up rewriting the story and taking some things out, changing some stuff around, and then I actually gave it back to her recently to read again. And she loved the edits that I made. So um, that made me really happy. Instagram and Threads, and I actually have a YouTube channel as well. I tend to connect more with readers on those platforms, where here is more other authors. So Anyway, I really hope that in the next few weeks I get this new book out, get it formatted correctly and everything, and you guys can enjoy both of my books.